Episode 3. Here we are. Draft recap. As y'all know, 21st overall pick. The decision we made. If you don't know, Aaron Naismith. Carrying on for the rest of the theme of the draft, just to show y'all a few things that has nothing to do with us. Tyshawn Alexander went the very next pick. Robert Woodard ended up going to the Thunder. And our boy Alec didn't fall to us in the second round. The Knicks took him because I guess they lost Porzingis, and they're like, man, maybe we have some type of chance of this potentially being some type of mold of Porzingis, which I don't blame them for doing. Lakers took Malachi Flynn. He was on the draft board. Grant Riller went to the Raptors. Jaden McDaniels ended up going to Boston at the very last pick of the first round. Our second round picks, Isaiah Joe. So we got two of the best shooters that we worked out during our pre-draft workouts with Naismith and Isaiah Joe. And then 2 picks later, we were able to get Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, by the time it was time for us to draft right here with the 36th pick, out of all of the guys we had pre-draft workouts with, he was the last one standing. So I just took best player available and a guy that we had already worked out. And I like him. I like Jalen Smith a lot. If down the line we do end up making a move and trading Horford, then Jalen Smith obviously would move to backup center for us. But that was our draft recap. I think we had a solid draft. We went in there with a plan, which I think is always crucial when drafting. You go in there with a plan and you execute your plan. We wanted shooting. And we got a lot of it. I think we got 2 guys who, as rookies, one of them may be able to start just because they're shooting a bit. They're like 2 of the best shooters that were in the draft. And we're talking about legitimate shooting. So going forward, I'm very interested to see if one of them will be able to sneak into the starting lineup and complement the guys that we do have. Because like I said, down the road, we want Al Horford basically being the backup to Joel, and we want Tobias Harris to be the 4. And then our wings would be Josh Richardson and one of the rookies. And I would prefer to have Matisse Thybulle coming off the bench so we can have some type of defense coming off the bench. Because the backcourt with Simmons and Richardson, that's a good defense, damn near elite defense on the perimeter. And then obviously Joel Embiid guarding the rim is elite rim protection. And then, we'll work with the rookie and Tobias and hope that them being surrounded by 3 legit defenders will be able to hide them somewhat or at least lesser their task defensively so that, we can have some type of defense coming off our bench and not just offense. So that was a draft recap. Now, after we signed the rookies and everything, player options and all that, we're in free agency. We're at the start of free agency, and as y'all can see, the cap room is a negative 34, and we have a cap hold of $13 million, and then we have 12 players on roster. So what I did to know how much I could work with is I went to Anthony Davis, who we obviously have no chance of signing. As you can see, that's why the number in the salary position is purple, because it's like, yo, you don't have this money. But if you go down, it'll take you right to what you have. So right there is what we have. We have $8.94 million. I don't know if we will be able to offer this to somebody. I'm hoping we'll be able to. I'm hoping that's what they're saying. Like, we have about $8 million, close to $9 million to go over in the luxury, because we're obviously past our cap room. And when I look at that, Jordan Clarkson expectation is 9.86. So if we're damn near at 9 and his expectation is not a little bit closer to 10, if there's a move that I can make to intrigue him, I wouldn't mind trying to get a Jordan Clarkson. I mean, Jordan Clarkson isn't, how do I put it? He isn't a star or anything like that. But I just feel like Philly doesn't need names. You know what I mean? Philly needs just players that can fit roles and exceed and do exactly what they need them to do. Philly needs to take a page out of teams like the Spurs, Miami Heat have done it. Celtics have done it. Just guys that you might not know them for the name, but you come in and you know how the Heat got Duncan Robinson. They found Duncan Robinson and they put him in a position to succeed. You know what I mean? We've seen the Spurs do that. And I'm not saying Jordan Clarkson is as unknown or just as unknown guy like Duncan Robinson, but that's why I'm willing to start one of the rookies because, hey, we need you to shoot. Just go out there and shoot. And maybe we can have somebody, a second round pick, thrown in the starting lineup because we are that good of a team. But when I think about freeing up money, another name comes to my mind that I just feel like there's nothing that he can add to this team as far as from what I want, and that's Zhaire Smith. So I went out and I explored some trade options, and the best one that came about was the Memphis Grizzlies. The reason the Memphis Grizzlies to me is ideal is because they have enough room and cap to be able to bring on his $3 million deal. It doesn't affect them as far as money goes because they're not chasing like Anthony Davis or a big-time free agent with this class. I doubt that they'll even be looking at anything. And I don't want their first-round pick. I don't want their first-round pick. They have 3 picks in 2021. They have their first-round pick, and then they have 2 second-round picks, one from the Blazers, one from the Mavericks. I'd be willing to put my money on the Mavericks to be the better team next season opposed to the Blazers. So I would take the Mavericks second-round pick because I'm thinking it's going to be a lot lower. So, boom, you give me that. I'm protected. You can keep your 2022 first-round pick. And boom, we just do a swap. To them, he has value. He's young. They have opportunity at the shooting guard position, but because besides Dylan Brooks, what do you have? Grayson Allen. I mean, they have opportunity there. Even on a wing, they have opportunity. Depending on how Justin Winslow bounced back, that's how they're in the position that they're in. They've been taking chances on young guys, and they've been succeeding with them. Tyus Jones didn't get his chances in Minnesota. Gorgie Dang. Grayson Allen with Utah, even Justice Winslow with Miami. Like this is what Memphis has done the last couple of years, and it's worked for them. Jonas Valanciunas with the Raptors. So, like I said, they have enough money to where they're decent, they're good. They don't owe anybody too much money. Gorgie Dang is their highest paid player right now. Down the line, they'll have to pay Ja and Jaren Jackson, obviously, and whatnot. But like I said, the $3 million that they're going to be paying for Zhaire Smith is only for the upcoming season, and they can afford it. All I want in return is a second-round pick because I'm just trying to get the money off. So we're going to agree to do that. Now, I'm hoping that means a little bit more money is opened up for us, and it's still at 8.9. So I was wrong. I'm still fine with giving up Zhaire because I told y'all before I had no plans of doing anything with him, and I didn't think he can contribute to anything that we were looking for. But what I will let go of these cap holds. I know all of these guys won't be coming back to our team next year. So guys like Kyle O'Quinn, Glenn Robinson, I think he has I'm not sure if he. I believed he had I thought he had a player option. Did he? I don't know if he accepted. Maybe he didn't accept his player option. If he didn't, that would be perfect for us because I didn't want to pay him that. We had Neto go, and then Alec Burks can be gone, and I don't see why I would have a trade exception for these 2 players. Yeah, why would these 2 players be accountable for me? They're not my players. So yeah, I'm going to renounce them. They're not my players. I don't know what that means for us still. I'm gonna see if we probably still can only out for 8. Yeah, we'd only give 8. I'll try to see if Jordan Clarkson maybe. Matter of fact, let's go back. Let's really look at our team because Jordan Clarkson may not even be the guy that we need. Shake Milton, his overall would probably drop if I try to put him back at point guard. Yeah, he drops to a 75. I want him to stay at 77. So I'll let him be classified as a shooting guard. Sure. Matisse Thybulle, does he go down if I move him to small forward? No, he goes up. So Matisse Thybulle, boom, small forward. I know Tobias Harris goes down if I put him at power forward, and Horford goes down if I put him at center. So we won't worry about those things right now. But boom. So off the bench, Off the bench, we're gonna have Shake is gonna come off the bench probably, and then one of the rookies will come off the bench. So as far as guard play, I think we're kind of solid there. Tobias is gonna be 4. Matisse is gonna be a wing, defensive wing coming off the bench. So he fills that void for us. We also have Furkan Korkmaz, who is just, he's like a wild card. If he's hot shooting the ball one day, then he'll play some minutes. But as far as consistently in a rotation, I think his playing time will be up and down because it depends on how well he's shooting the ball at the time. As far as power forwards, we're gonna have Tobias playing a lot of power forward. Jalen Smith. So more so than chasing a Jordan Clarkson type guy, because my 5 off the bench so far would be Shake, and I'll just say Isaiah Joe, Matisse Thybulle, Al Horford would be the center. So yeah, we could use another wing guy that can potentially play some power forward off of the bench, perhaps a veteran. I'll go to affordable players for us. Let's look at like Derrick Jones Jr. I wouldn't mind. His 3-point shot has gotten better. It's a 71. They gave it a B. I don't know why they graded as a B when it's only a 71, and even his mid. I think maybe it's because they group all of these, right? But I thought inside scoring would be close. I don't know why they have that. Joe Harris, intriguing. Unrestricted, by the way. Unrestricted. He has no offers right now. So maybe if we get on Joe Harris early enough, because I'm relying on 2 rookies to come in and be able to shoot the ball. I know that's a big reliance. It's a lot to count on. But I mean, we got a guy right here who's only trying to get $6 million a year. He's shooting 80. His 3-point rating is 88. He's proven. It says he doesn't match the system, but I don't think that's a problem, man. Then also down here, we got Justin Holiday, who shoots the ball just as well from 3. He's 87 from 3, opposed to his 88, and he's a lot more cheaper and realistic at $2 million per year. He fits the system a little bit better. Guys that fit our system who can shoot the 3 ball. Well, I wish they only let you sort one thing at a time. Guys that fit the system. Jay Crowder is a guy that fits our system. Dragic, but I mean, Dragic is a guy that's damn near demanding the money that Jordan Clarkson. I want wings, like a DeMar Carroll. DeMar Carroll is almost dead on as far as system fit. We would be giving him like a veteran exception. I mean mid-level minimum. Veteran minimum. I'm tripping. Veteran minimum. 76 overall, 33. He's 79% from 3. We haven't hit the progression part of the all season where the people progress or degress. Since he's 33, he may digress and go back, and his 3-point may be the thing that takes the hit. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did sign him, and then all of a sudden we start the next season and his 3 is like a 74. Hopefully not. His shot IQ is a 91, which is incredible. Saric, of course, but he's restricted, so we might as well not even look his direction. TLC, 86. Yes, and he's looking for just $1 million. He has an offer, and he's restricted. Few offers. The Nets are trying to bring him back, obviously, because he would complement KD and Kyrie over there. But yeah, this is the business that I'm in. Like let's just try to take advantage of a market where it's not that lucrative right now. So it's not a lot of guys with a lot of opportunities. So let's just try to load up on a bunch of guys who deserve a chance. TLC, he's getting cheap. He would be cheap. Justin Holiday would be a little cheap. Trying to see. I really want to know if there's any like power forwards who could like play. Because Justin Holiday, he's only a 6'6" small forward. TLC is a 6'7" small forward. Power forwards. Who's the best 3-point shooting power forward? Jared Dudley, nothing. Davis could change the game for us, man. Davis could change the game for us. He could change the game for us. He would change everything. Davis would change everything. I think Davis, but they're saying his system, we would make things work. We will make things work. I don't know what they have our system down with as of right now. We will make things work though. Davis would be the Kevin Love for a lot cheaper, and we would keep Horford, and that would allow us to not have to also start a rookie. Tobias Harris would maybe just be able to stay at So let's look at this. Davis 1 year $7 million deal. Should he have more deals? Without a doubt. He doesn't have any offers. I'm gonna take advantage of it. Maybe we get a chance to get him because we came early. As far as 3-point shooting, you got Royce O'Neal out here. He's a restricted free agent though. And like I said, we have Holiday and TLC. TLC probably like, y'all had a chance. Y'all drafted me. And then Justin Holiday is some veteran leadership right here. At $2 million. Let's see if we can get yep. They both agree. So players who've signed. So Anthony Davis went back to the Lakers. Whiteside is a Raptor for whatever reason. They gave him 4 years, $91 million. He'll be making $21 million. I don't understand that. Freddie V went to the Heat. DeRozan back to the Spurs. The Hawks got Clarkson. Alec Burks went to the Grizzlies. I'd be surprised if that stays intact. But hey, they have, like I said, when I traded, they have the money to just take chances. And then these two agree. They agree. So, yes, they verbally are signed to the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know what I'm just going to get us past day 3 to officially have them on board as Philadelphia 76ers. You don't have enough money to sign Justin Holiday. You may only sign players. So, okay. I think I only got Davis. Yeah, I only was able to sign Davis. So we didn't get Justin Holiday. I'm not mad at it. I would prefer to have had Davis, obviously. And if there is some type of way I could make something work to get Justin Holiday, without a doubt I will. But right now, yeah, they're saying we got to get guys at the lowest amount. I'm still happy with this. We have Ben, we have Josh, Tobias, Davis, Embiid. Obviously, Horford would back up Embiid. And then off the bench, we would just go Shake. We would probably go Shake, Aaron, Thibault, Horford, and maybe Jalen Smith has to get some minutes, or there'll be a situation. Maybe we'll put together a rotation where one of the starters stays out. Maybe it's Tobias. Maybe we keep Tobias, or even it could be Ben. You know what I mean? Maybe Ben will have to play longer periods of the first quarter, depending on fouls and everything like that. But we'll put together lineups where when we make our subs, we'll have Shake, Aaron, Thibault, maybe Ben at the forward, Horford, something like. We'll figure it out. It'll maybe be Tobias and Ben taking turns. shit, maybe it's even Josh Richardson. Yeah, we could take turns with these three. One of them would probably have to be out there with those guys, and we'll roll like that. And again, they're saying these are my affordable options. We could try to hit back up Bellinelli. Remember that time that they had him and Ersan and those guys was big. He's still an 81 rating 3-point shooter. Torrey Craig is out here. Troy Daniels. Because we only have 12 players on roster. Another power forward. Yeah, like DeMarre Carroll. I may have to just try to see if we can get DeMarre Carroll on a real cheap contract, or maybe I go out and get a guy like Jared Dudley. They're familiar with him from when he played with Brooklyn. I mean, they're saying his 3 is a 91. You know, veteran guy, comes in, locker room guy. You know, low maintenance. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna try to get Jared Dudley. And shit, I'll even see if DeMarre Carroll will rock with us on a minimum. And then we'll go and see if Jared Dudley would be interested in a minimum as well with us. DeMarre Carroll is he's with it. So we got him on board. We went out and I'm liking the roster that I'm putting together with this team. So we got Ben, we got Richardson, Milton, Aaron Nesmith, Isaiah Joe, our 2 rookie shooters. We got Tobias, Matisse, Korkmaz. Horford was going to back up, Embiid obviously. And then our power forwards, we got a sharp shooting power forward. It was stretch 4. And then we got 2 guys who are vets and can shoot the ball and do a little bit of defending. Perimeter defense is still a B+ for now for DeMar, because like I said, we enter the season and the progression system comes around and they both could take steps back where we see Jared Dudley is not a 91 overall shooter anymore. Like going into next season, they might make it drop to where he is an 84 rating shooter. And then we do have Jalen Smith back there. So I'm liking this team. I'm liking this team a lot. And I think we got a lot of different ways we can play this. We got a lot of different ways we can play this. We can go big, we can go small. We have a lot of shooting. Like if everything pans out the way it's supposed to, this guy is going to shoot the ball very well as a rookie. He should shoot it at least average as a rookie. He's going to get respect from defenses as a shooter. I mean, 86 and 84 are already 2 at their position. My best 2 shooting guard shooters are my 2 rookies. I already, as rookies, are coming in as my best shootings off ratings. My best shooters off ratings. So we have shooting. We still have defense. And like I said, Matisse Thybulle is just getting better. 3-and-D is 80. Tobias can play some 3, some 4. It's gonna be different moments. Yeah, we have a lot of mismatched things. Shake Milton has point guard handling abilities in case we want to do different things with Ben. That's the only thing that we lack is one more guy who can handle the ball. And that may be something we explore to look at with our last spot, our last roster spot. But as of now, I'm truly excited and happy with how things panned out, and I'm glad I made the moves I did make to be able to squeeze in those last minute vets. For now, though, that's probably the way we're going to look going into the season. I don't think there's anybody here we'd be able to pick up real quick. Maybe we can sneak somebody in. If we do, I'll of course let y'all know in the next episode. But yes, we're starting the season soon. I'm out.